Hey, it's Scott, and we're at the ITLS, or the International Trauma Conference here in Houston, Texas. And we have Ron from TrueClot. And what we'd like to go ahead and touch on is this quick Give Me Five involves how to put tiny tourniquets on tiny trauma patients.
Okay. All right, Ron, take it away.
Okay, so with TrueClot, we do have what we call the PCT3. This is our pack compressed tourniquet trainer here. For me, it's important because we have the kneecap here. So the first teaching point here is we never put tourniquets on the joint here. We want to make sure that we're always above and below. In terms of the Stop the Bleed program, we're teaching that tourniquets are put 2 to 3 inches above the wound. So with the trainer here, we get to teach that. Now for pediatrics, a couple things with tourniquets. For demonstrations, we have the combat application tourniquet. And for proper application, we want to make sure that we initially pull the slack out. We want to make sure that we twist, and we want to twist until our bleeding has stopped. We want to lock it into the locking clip. We take our self-adhering band, we run it back through, and then we secure it with the strap. Now, I know one thing that was asked before is, well, how does that work with one bone versus two bones? I like to say evidence-based medicine answers most questions. The evidence-based medicine does show that the windlass tourniquets that are out there that are what we call COTSI recommended will work on either one. Now, if there's a tourniquet and you feel that the diameter is not enough, there's a couple different options. I do know with the combat application tourniquet and Tactical Medical Solutions Soft T does make a pediatric version. I do know that according to their instructions for use and their clinical data that it does work. But again, one of the other things we can do is we can apply direct pressure to those limbs that maybe you feel aren't applicable to the tourniquets we just spoke about. And then the other product that's out there is what we call the SWAT T. It's the stretch, wrap, and tuck tourniquet. Is the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we grab a bite because it's going to be rubber on rubber. And then we do, so stretch, wrap, and tuck. It's not SWAT, right? But it's stretch, wrap, and tuck. And you'll start feeling the compression. And it's not pleasant.
Did you think a tourniquet would be?
And these tourniquets are not only good for our pediatric patients, but they're also good for equine, they're good for canine, and some of the other animals out there. And that's simply what we would do is just wrap this into, just tuck it under a previous evolution, and then that'll lock that in place.
Okay. And this is for any, you said peds all the way to babies to adults, everybody can use this one.
Yeah, you can use this almost.
So when I came by, I was intrigued not only because stuff was squirting out of the pan, and I said immediately I have to complain with this, but lots of places have a whole lot of experience playing with cat tourniquets, etc. to save people. But when I saw the other one that he was just playing with, it was the stretchy band. That's honestly what kind of caught my eye, because you can use it as adults. You don't have to take the whole twist, etc. All you have to do is be able just to wrap it around really tight after you stretch. And it just seemed a little bit more intuitive and, just for lack of a term, a little bit easier. But then again, being able to take that same tourniquet and use it for big people, but also use it for little people, just seemed like something that probably we're going to see more of coming in the future. So thanks, y'all, for your time, and we'll see you soon for our next Give Me Five. And with that, it's bye from Houston, Texas.
Scenarios in Seconds was designed to be a simple and effective way to regularly train for pediatric emergencies. A Navy SEAL said it best: under pressure, we don't rise to the occasion, we sink to the level of our training. Ultimately, your next PEDS patient could be your worst PEDS patient, and we don't want you to just get ready, we want you to stay ready. And Scenarios in Seconds was designed to help you do just that.